Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, My Vagabond Style. I'm Debbie, and welcome to week 6 of the Marguerite Miller Collage Weekly Challenge. And thanks for dropping in and seeing what I'm going to come up with this week. I have all the prompts together. One of them I need to work on a little bit, but we'll get to that. So the first thing was an object hung on the wall. Sometimes people hang maps on the wall, so we're going to go with a map. And then a piece of ribbon. This gal has some ribbon on right here. And then transportation, we are going to use this boat or maybe another boat. I'm not sure, but I think this one will work. Something sharp, we're going to go back to this picture here. It's this gal. Uh, yeah, she's got a sharp tongue. She's not very nice. You can tell these gals are not happy with what she's saying. And also, they're family, so they'll get over it. So this is going to represent my family, which is a prompt here. It says a photo, but you know what? I'm stretching it. It's an illustration. And then the last one was a form, and we used all the other ones. I'm not going to use the bonus. Let's see here. And then I am going to also throw this in as kind of some part of the background. All right, so let's get started on this one. Not sure how it's going to turn out. I really do enjoy not like having everything laid out for you guys, just having my idea and then going with it to see what's going to happen. Now, on this photo here, I'm sorry I can't go too much closer because I'm working in my large 9 by 12 journal here this week, but I think you'll still be able to see it. On here, she was, if you can tell, when the illustration was made, her arm is cut off. So I'm drawing in the rest of her arm here. And I did a little test sample here to see if my Stabilo pencil would work. This is, I believe, a graphite pencil. It's a Stabilo All. And you can get these on Amazon or at like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or wherever your craft store is. So I started to kind of draw it in with the charcoal pencil, and now I'm going to just this is just a little water tip brush. I'm just going to see if I can blend it to look similar to, it doesn't have to be exact. It's actually pretty good like this, but I want to see if I can get it to look a little bit more like the dress. Yeah, the dress. I need a little more water. I brought a glass of water to drink here. I guess I'm not going to be drinking that. I don't think it's too bad. Maybe when it dries, it'll be a little lighter and I won't like it as well, but right now it looks pretty darn good. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on from that. And I'm going to put this map down in the back. This is something I had from, I'm not even sure what I was working on. How it usually is. I have so many images already cut up. I'm going to cut this end off on this side. Let's see how that is. I kind of liked that nautical, what do they call that, a rose? I'm not sure. Put that up there somewhere. And then in the background, I want these houses and some of this water. So I'm going to have to cut this off on the top. Let's do that and see how it looks. It's so funny, like I spent a lot of time looking for these prompts the other day and I couldn't come up with what I wanted to do. It went in all kinds of different directions. And then our friends came from out of town. Hello, Chris. This morning I walked in here and boom, 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 it all fell together. So hopefully it turns out, because I love when you like just take a break from something and then you come back and it's just easy. Sometimes I just struggle with these prompts, but I love like the end result. And you guys really like the marguerites. So yeah, I'm doing as many as I can. So far I haven't missed any. We are going on vacation here coming up, so I'm not sure if I can get ahead or not, but if I can, I'd love to have at least the marguerites ready to go. So we'll see what happens. I don't know, I've said it before. Creatively, I do so much better in the mornings. If I can get in here in the morning and get going on something, oh, it's so much better. And I'm just wondering, like, do you guys have a time where you are better creatively, you're, more focused, or, things just come together a lot easier? Let me know. I'm so curious. Wish that would have been up just a hair, but it's not. That's okay. And then we'll cut that off. Let me do that real quick. And then somehow I want this to go in here. I don't know if it really matters if I cut this off or not, or leave it jagged. Maybe I'll just leave it jagged. And then let me cut this boat out. There's a lot of cutting out of things. All right, so I've got the boat cut out. And now I'm going to work on these gals because I do need to cut out this backdrop right here and go up here like this. So yeah, I've got a little fussy cutting to do on this one. This is going to take me a minute, so I'll be right back. Well, I got this all cut out. I'm happy with how all the little details here, cut in between the arms and things like that turned out. So that's good. However, when I put it on top of here, just kind of previewing it, there's so much of this same red that, originally I thought it'd be great to have all the same red, but there's so much red in the water that I think it kind of gets lost. And then when I put my little boat in, let me grab the little boat. Even if I put it right here, it's just okay. Like, so I thought, I know I've got some really cool books that I haven't really gotten into. I got this at a book sale like 2 years ago. And so I started looking through here to see if I could find anything better. Oh, that's for another time. And I found this page right here. It was a double page. Let me pull it over. And I thought, you know what, that might work. So I cut it out. And let me show you what I'm thinking now. This is how this goes. Like, you think you have it all laid out, but no. I mean, I could, but it's just not exactly what I wanted. But I really like that there's more blue in this. And I can, probably match these up pretty well right here. But I'm thinking I'll leave all of this right here and cut it off there. And then take these houses and put them, here. So let me cut this and see what we think. But I think this is just a much better option. Yeah, like normally I would rather leave the blue sky, but I need the prompt of something hung on a wall. And I think I'm really going to corner myself if I don't leave the map, because, like, really, what else is going to be hanging on a wall that would fit with this? So I'm going to leave it and see if we can make this work. Here's the thing with all these trees, like, don't be afraid to do something that looks like, oh, how am I going to fussy cut that? Really just make it kind of look like a tree, Like, I'm not really going with the flow there. I didn't sit there and fussy cut out each tree. I just made it look like trees. So I'll cut this because I think I want to use as much as I can of this side of the picture, because I've got this nice green right here. So if we leave that and then somehow match this up here. I need to cut these houses down. And for now, I'm gonna go right where the water meets the fence there. Whatever that is, it looks like a fence. Okay. So let's see about that. And then I can find maybe a bigger boat to go down this river. Let me put down, for right now, we're going to go ahead and put these mountains down. I'm just going to do one of glue stick. Put it maybe about there. That way, if I need to peel it off and move it around, I still can. Actually, it doesn't match up too bad, does it? And I don't think you'll really notice that much, or how the shoreline isn't quite matching up. That's okay. All right, let me cut the edge off just a second. All right, edge cut off. You know what, you guys, I like this so much better already. Look how that greenery just matched up in between the houses. I'll put the sisters here, and then I'll work on finding a boat. I think I'm going to cut this down about halfway. Okay, the reason I did that is I just want a little more of the mountains in the back. When I had it, it was about to here. I get a little more mountains here. I think for our mode of transportation, I'm going to go ahead and use this boat. I'm going to put it right about here. Let me add them. I'm going to put something else in here too, I think. So don't go away because it is not done yet. We've got to have something fun kind of in the background. There we go. Here's our boaters. That's our mode of transportation. And these gals are going to go here, but I have one other thing I want to add. I figured it out. I'm going to put these gals right about here. And then they're hanging out. Obviously, this one has the sharp attitude. And I don't understand this whole hat that this gal has on. It's made out of newsprint, it said. It was like some fashion thing. But it was actually, I think they're like looking at her like, really? Let me hold it up a little bit because it's hysterical. Isn't that something else? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna I already put the boat in. Okay, so I've got that. And then we have another mode of transportation. I found this little pup in the boat waiting to be taken out, and I thought, yes, that is where he goes. So I'm gonna cut this off right about here and then slide him in. And he is just waiting until they get done with their discussion about her hat to go on the boat ride. So cute. I've had this for a long time cut out, and I knew someday I would find the right spot for him. So let's go over the prompts real quick. So an object hung on the wall is the map. A piece of ribbon, we've got ribbon here, and I'll glue these down, you guys. I'm sorry that I'm just trying to save you a little time. And transportation, we've got two boats here. Something sharp is her tongue, and then the family photo is the group of girls together. So the sisters. Thank you guys so much for watching, and give me a thumbs up if you like this content, and I'll see you next time. Bye.